How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to do a little bit of positive manifestation. If you want to attract something great, if you want to build something and receive it, this is the episode for you because we're going to take a little time and really attract the life that we desire. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive state. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. Well, before we get started, if there's something that you take away or enjoy from this episode, if you're on YouTube or Spotify, you can actually leave a comment below. Not only does it help me know what resonates with you or what you take away, but somebody else might read your message and might inspire them to give this episode a listen. I want to make this the #1 mindset podcast in the world, and the best way to do that would be together. So whether you leave a positive comment or share this with somebody, it means the absolute world to me, and I could never thank you enough. But let's go ahead and dive into today's message. So I hope you're ready to manifest. I hope you're ready to expand into your positive world. But there's a few things I want to talk about first before we get into that. And that is this: the law of attraction is always working, meaning like is always attracting like. Your internal state is constantly attracting more experiences that will keep it as such. If you want to change the experience that you're experiencing, then you must change your internal state. Now, how we see the world is how we perceive it. So by leveling up our frequency, that allows us to see different things that allow us to receive different things. That's how we change our internal state, by leveling it up to higher frequencies to receive those. So just keep that in mind as we start building this positive future. So we're going to take a deep breath again, and we're going to do this together. So I hope you're ready to manifest something positive. I want you to think about something that you love, something that you're excited about. Maybe it's a new house. Maybe it's someone that you want to date, or maybe it's a new car. Whatever it is, there is no judgment, just whatever you want. Maybe it's a new you. Maybe it's a new body, a higher bank account, whatever it is. Whatever comes to mind, whatever pushes the limit a little bit, right? It's not really accessible. It's not dinner that you're going to have tonight. Something bigger than that. Really start getting in your mind. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, I want you to allow a scene to be created around this thing. So if you're getting that new car, maybe it's them handing you the keys, you getting in it, and you're starting that car for the first time. You're so excited and you drive it off the lot. If it's meeting someone that you're just magically and just attracted to this point where it's the most amazing partner in the whole world, or it's getting this new job, or it's your bank account being a certain level, whatever it is, just envision it, create it just like a movie scene. And as you breathe in, allow the colors to get richer in what you view. Allow the smells to become real. Allow yourself to actually feel what it is that you're getting. Whether it's your body changing, the car, whatever it is, allow yourself to really be in the moment. And as you're holding your breath, take in every single detail. Look in, feel it, become it. Allow the warmth of it all to resonate within you. And as you breathe out, imagine that image, whatever it is, imprinting into your mind to where that throughout the rest of the day, you can go back to the image. You can start seeing the things in your life that will create that. Maybe that's a bonus at work that you got to achieve. Maybe it's, some things you got to do with self so you can meet the partner. Whatever it is, once we have this image, we will be connected to it. You can come back to this moment at any point to reinforce the vision, but you are connected to it and the path will start to present itself, and we'll talk about that after. So go ahead and take a second. Whatever it is that you want to receive, there's no judgment. It's whatever you want to receive. And let's take a deep breath in and make it a reality. Deep breath in. And now. I hope you connected to that moment. Now, what may have happened is you may have tried to think of something, but other things kept popping in. Thoughts of the day, reasons why it can't be achieved, whatever it is, it's the distractions. The first step into getting into something different is that expansion. But when you expand, the old self, the old patterns, the old beliefs, they try to hold on. They try to bring you back in because it needs you to stay there because you are an observer and a creator. And whatever you observe, you create more of. So it wants you to stay there so it continues to exist. So that pattern can continue to live. But you're expanding. The more you do this, the easier it'll be. So maybe your mind went and you envisioned this perfect partner. The way they felt, the way it feels when they rub your back. When you go out places with them, how just the light shines, that everything's good. Maybe you envisioned a new vehicle, a family vehicle where your kids are safe in it and you're so happy that you finally got this safe car. Maybe it was a new house, maybe it was a new job, maybe it was a new physique, whatever it was. It's okay. Allow your guidance system to guide you into where you want to go. If you do not have a vision of what you want and you do not think and act accordingly, you're lost. And you may say, well, I don't know what I want. That's okay. The first part is just giving yourself permission to want something. And it's not about wanting the material. The car is not going to make you happy. The new house is not going to make you happy. It might on some level, provide comfort or safety. Of course, those things are good. But ultimately, it's about learning how to raise yourself. The material, all these things, this is how we start to learn. But eventually, you'll have a state of being in your mind. You might envision chaos all around and you perfectly still, operating in love and light. And that's what you start to manifest. But that might be hard right now. Just start with whatever calls you first. Learn that you have the ability to change your reality, to level yourself up so that you can see different paths. Once you start focusing on a vision, once you start focusing on what you want to achieve or receive or become, the path presents itself. As they say, if you become a hammer, everything looks like a nail. If you become what it is that you are desiring to receive, the path forward will clearly define itself. Manifest something amazing because you are something amazing. Give yourself abundance in all categories. You deserve it. It's not a bad person that has money. It's not a bad person that has happiness. It's not a bad person that does good things. Good or bad, we can do it all. Define who you want to be. Expand in that light. Do something amazing, whatever that is to you, and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was a good one for Sunday and gave you a different perspective. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link all the way down below in the description. If you click that, you'll stay up to date with every single episode. There's also my Instagram and Facebook right down below, so I appreciate all the follows there. There's TikTok as well. And if you want to level up, there's two ways. One, just reach out. I love the communication. I love people that message me on Instagram. It's great to connect with you and have conversations. But I also have my group, Freedom Fundamentals. This is for the individuals that are looking to level up in health, wealth, and happiness. It is based upon real estate, on how to make money in real estate, but it's also about how to become the highest version of yourself so that you can apply these skills of becoming to anything that you desire in your life. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.